Well, guys, today is my favorite topic of updates, and I always receive flattering comments from you that my smile doesn't leave my face when I tell you about this. I'm here to tell you the latest from the land of vodka and matryoshka. My name is Maria Drutska, and it appears in Russia people have been having quite an eventful week. And who am I to not discuss it? Crimean Bridge, check. Drones flying over Moscow, check. Planes descending faster than their currency, triple check. Maria, stop smiling because people will accuse you of being biased. On August 12, powerful explosions echoed near the Crimean Bridge. As of now, the Russians haven't disclosed the extent of the damage. Now, the Russian authorities are still doing their head counts and possibly some counts, but they do assure that the bridge remains more or less intact. The only minor thing, there were about 10 small explosions. The bridge might have been just celebrating its survival. Some propagandists are suggesting that thick smoke enveloping the bridge serves as a special smoke curtains deemed necessarily for reasons best known to them. Predictably, the blame has been pinned on the Kiev regime, with the incident labeled a terrorist strike. Can you detect the eye rolling here? Maria Zakharova, the spokesperson for the Russian Foreign Ministry, firmly states that the Crimean Bridge is nothing but an object of pure civil infrastructure. She is vowed a response to these explosions, yet she claims no direct hits on the bridge. I called ex-boyfriend cooking attempts edible, so I get it. However, video evidence of the hit showing black smoke suggests otherwise, a point highlighted by Ukrainian military expert Naroshny. If it's all true, a hit on the railway section would indeed raise eyebrows. Despite the Russian Foreign Ministry's insistence on the bridge being purely civilian, the predominant use it for transporting equipment and ammunition targeted at Ukrainians. By evening, as reported by a Russian telegram channel focusing on highways, over 700 cars queued up on the peninsular side of the bridge, with another 560 on the another Kuban side, as presumably waiting for clearance. Rumors suggest a modified missile from the anti-aircraft missile system S-200 might have been involved. Ukraine, for its part, has never acknowledged possession of such weaponry, leaving us in the realm of speculation. And I will remind that the illegally built bridge across the Kerch Strait must be neutralized, since it's an enemy object built outside international law and all possible norms. Let's move on to the powerful air defense over Moscow. Well, powerful is the way to put it. Drones reach Moscow every day now. It's unclear who is sending them, but Muscovites are starting to suspect something. Perhaps that the war is closer than they thought. It's already in Russia, in Moscow, I would say. A powerful explosion sounded in Moscow on Friday, August 11th. Allegedly, a drone blew up. Video of a drone's flight over Moscow have also been published online. Just like that, A drone is flying in the center of Moscow and nothing happens. Moscow's Vnukovo airport was once again shut down because of a supposed drone. They announced a carpet plan, which is enacted when unidentified objects are detected in the sky. In recent weeks, there have been more explosions in and around the Russian capital, if you remember, and in particular, Russians have been increasingly complaining about drone attacks. Oh dear, poor things. Well, anyway, happy Air Force Day of the Russian Federation. In the Kaliningrad region of the Russian Federation, a Su-30 plane crashed. The crew died and the number of people who died is not specified. The plane was on a training flight and crashed in a desolate area with a crowd, including those filming this unfortunate backwards takeoff, not far away, who gathered to celebrate the Air Force Day. Preliminary data suggests a technical malfunction was the cause of the crash, and it's noted that the plane was unarmed. By the way, this is already the 5th case of planes crash in Russia over the past year. Guys, please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to support the channel and help us grow, you can do so through my Patreon or buy me a coffee, which I have shared in the description below. And finally, the Russian currency continues to plummet, much like Russian aircraft and my Drogo. The ruble hit a new landmark, 100 rubles to the dollar. For those Russians who dozed off in math classes, life just became simpler to calculate. $1, 100 rubles, $2, 200 rubles, $5, 500 rubles, and that's pretty much all they will need. In 2023, the ruble's performance has been more dramatic than Kim Kardashian's last relationship. The dollar rate in Russia has risen more than 38%. And according to Bloomberg, the Russian ruble is among the 3 weakest currencies in the world. And sometimes I think that the ruble is competing with the Russian army for the top spots in certain lists from the bottom. Well, we see the trajectory of the ruble's movement. The only intrigue left is how fast it will move along this trajectory and which records it will set. Alright, that's it for today. Let's keep an eye on the new achievements in Russia and see you in my next video. Slava Ukraini!